Take your bone. Oh, this is the good piece, right? Hello, 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 everybody. It's Tuesday. What? Hi. So, say hi to me. Family, you know I love that. And if you're painting with anybody, let me know. If the name's different than what pops up on Facebook, let me know. We're hooting and hollering today. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Say hi to Butters. Hi, Butters. Hi. Say hi, Butters. There he is, the man, the legend, the one and only Butters. Hi, everybody. Hi. Hooting and hollering today. Get your supplies together, okay? Hi. Hi, Advaith. How you doing, love? How you doing? Did I say that right? There's Butters saying hello. I hope I said that right. I hope I got it. Advaith. All right. Even Butters is saying hi to you. How you like that? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the family. Welcome. We're going to be hooting. Hey, Leanne. Hi, sweetheart. How you doing? Hello, hello. Hi. Everybody get their stuff together. We have a new painter, Leanne. We had Advaith here. Yes. Love new family members. Love them, love them, love them. Hello. Thank you. He appreciates that. I don't know what he's doing. You'll probably hear him chime in somewhere in the middle of this, so it's all good. It's all good. Get your supplies together, okay? So, paintbrushes today. We're going to be using Big Boy. He is a 1-inch flat. And we have Mini Me. He is a small version of Big Boy. Flat brush, filling in different spots. He's kind of like my crayon. And then we have Tiny. He's for the details. Hey, Nancy. Hi, love. Cup of water. Something to put your paint on. Paper towels. Same colors. Every single party. Red, yellow, white, blue, and black. Hi, Nancy. Hi, love. Good to see you, sweetie. Good to see you. Hello, everybody. Hi, hi, hi. So get your supplies together. I'm going to pour my paint. And we're going to start a hootin'. Such a cornball. I really am. But that's okay. I cannot show you both things at once, what we're painting and what I'm working on. So if you need to take a screenshot, go right ahead. Go right ahead. If you are double canvassing painting today, this line will delineate the two different canvases. If you are not, if nobody is, then just let me know, because then I'll just get rid of it. I'll just get rid of it. Makes life easier for me. Hi, everybody. Hi. Hi, Chimay. Wow, haven't seen you in a while, Chimay. Hi, love. How you doing? So glad you're here today. Hi. So good to see you. Well, sort of. Hello, 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 everybody. If anybody's doing double canvas, let me know. Otherwise, I'll lose the separator. I'll lose the separator. You just let me know. I'm here for you. I'm here for you, family. Pour your paint. Same colors every week. Same colors every single party since we started. Today, we don't need Fluffy today. Today, we're only using the big boy 1-inch flat. We have Tiny, he's for the details. And we have Mini Me, he's like our crayon for the smaller things. All of these brushes you're going to put in your water because acrylic paint dries very, very quickly. To clean your brush, only do so when I instruct you to. And it is going to be a swirl. Thank you, love. Thank you. A tap. And a dab on your paper towel. When you dab your brush, you want to make sure you keep the shape of your brush. You want your bristles to be wet but not dripping. Okay? So, again, when I instruct you to clean your brush, it'll be a swirl, a tap, and a dab. Not too hard, right? Easy peasy. I'm going to pour my paint. Wait for more family to pop on. It's so good to see you. Chimay, you have to welcome Advaith. He is joining us today. Yes, yes, yes. Or she. Advaith, he or she, I'm sorry. It's an awesome name. I can't tell which one, though. So you let me know. Hi, Amy. Hi, Becca. Hi, guys. Becca, Chimay's here today. You haven't met her yet. She hasn't been on in a while. And we have Advaith here with us too. New to the family. New to the family. Hi, Jay Sheila. How you doing? I'm going to pour my paint. Hi. Let's see if the blue decides to squirt all over me or not. Oh, it all behaved. It behaved. Okay, same colors every party. Blue, yellow, black, red, and white. This is what we'll be painting today. I cannot have both on the counter, so take a screenshot if you'd like. Do you have to follow what colors I'm doing? Absolutely not. You guys can paint your little Hooters any way you want to. That sounded funny, little Hooters. You guys can paint your owls any way you want to. You can have whatever background you'd like. Becca's been having fun with her backgrounds, so she may want to mix different colors together. If there's anything you'd want to see that you don't see on this painting, just let me know. I am here for you and you guys only. So, exciting, exciting news. And no, it's not going to be posted yet because I still have to put some documents together. But, ta-da! Guess who has all the supplies for the painting kits? I do. I'll show you in a second, Nancy. So, in the painting kits, you are going to get not one, but two 11 by 14s. We have our easels. Yes, we do. Look at this. Pretty new brushes. And I didn't touch any of them. I was good. Same exact brushes I use every party. You have a big boy in here. The fluffies. There's Tiny. And there's Mini-Me. A palette. The paint that I use. So I will answer your question in a second. A whopping 3 ounces each. Yes, I figured out how to get the paint in them. That's what I'm working on too. And this lovely little bag to fit all your stuff in. And guess what? You can decorate it. So excited about my painting kit. Nancy, what kind of paint do I use? I use this paint right here. That is the paint I use, sweetie. It's called Blick Acrylic Student Grade Paint. That's the paint I use. Been using it since I started my company 5 years ago. It works great. It's affordable. And you will get the same type of paint in the kits if you get one. Oh, so I'm also uber excited. What? The World of Picasso. That's it, Thursday. So, this is my self-portrait. It's not done yet. Of course not. But, this is what we're going to be having fun with. How cool is that? Hi, Magna. Hi, sweetheart. So, That's It Thursday, 5 o'clock, World of Picasso. On the bunny for Friday is our teacups. Oh, awesome. Priya's painting too. Great. And our unicorn. I don't know what the third painting's going to be yet for Friday. I haven't made up my mind yet. But that's because I'm too excited about That's It Thursday. Self-portraits, Picasso style. What? Thanks, Magna. Thanks, guys. All right. So excited. Priya's going to be painting too. Great. I'll make sure I instruct double canvas style. Alright, so we're going to be getting started in a minute. The unicorn is going to be in the lineup to vote on for Friday. So it's the Majority Rules Friday. This Friday, 7 o'clock, it's going to be the choice between the unicorn, the teacups, and a third one that I haven't figured out yet because I've been focusing on Picasso. So, for That's It Thursday at 5, if you guys look at the event page, there's uber information about Picasso and Cubism. I really hope you look through it. His work is amazing. It's crazy. It's out of this world. And if you can't see everything posted, there's a little link that says See All. That's hiding in between things. You have to hit that to be able to see the whole discussion. It's in there, I promise you. So, Jay, the unicorn is going to be part of the voting for Friday. Alright, if you are painting this on your own, you are going to hold your canvas horizontally today. If you are painting it with somebody, like Amy said, the other party, which I screwed up, you want to hold your canvases vertically right next to each other. Well, thank you, Advi. Thank you. Fridays is the Majority Rules, so you guys get to pick what you want to paint. So, Priya and Magna, you're going to be having your canvases vertical with them next to each other. everybody else wants them horizontal. Okay, this little ribbon right here shows you the separation of the canvas. So I am going to show people doing the full canvas their instructions first, because they've got a lot more work to do. And then I will let everyone that is painting together. I'm trying to be very careful, Becca. Did you notice that? So I don't spill anything. Everybody else is going to hold their canvas horizontal. If you are painting with someone, you are going to paint side by side. All right, easy peasy lemon squeezy. So, swirl, tap, tap, big boy. And you are going to paint your entire canvas, your background color. Mine is yellow, so yellow and white. So people painting together, people painting just by themselves, the entire canvas. My background is yellow and white. Do you need to do yellow and white? No, you can do whatever colors you want. So everybody out there needs to paint the background color on their entire canvas. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. It's all right, Magna. You have plenty of time. Don't worry about it. All we're doing is the background color. That's all we're doing. So, Advait, do you know Magna? And say hi to Jay Sheila. And Amy and Becca are here. And Nancy is here. And Leanne is here. All my usual family suspects. I love it. I love it. So, I am doing yellow and white. Why white? Because yellow doesn't like to come to the party without its friend white. So, we are doing yellow and white. Do you have to do this background color? No. You can do whatever colors you want. It is all good. It is all good. You guys can paint whatever you'd like. This is the world we create in. So, it's your world. It is your world. So, everybody should just be going back and forth with the color they choose, filling their entire canvas. If you're painting and you're getting that, grab more paint. If you're painting and you're getting these brush strokes, I don't know if you can see them in the yellow. If you're getting brush strokes, see those lines right there? It's hard to see in the yellow. Anyway, if you're painting and getting brush strokes, go from one end to the other and smooth them right out. That's it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. This is how we roll. This is how we roll. This is how we do it. This is how we do it, right? Nothing hard here. Nothing hard here. Absolutely not. So, I'm super excited about the self-portrait Picasso style. I can't wait to see what everybody comes up with. I hope I get a lot of people painting with me. I hope I get a lot of fam. I know Becca and Amy can't make it. That's okay. It'll be alright. But I'll miss you guys. I'll miss you guys. And I have so many people messaging me and asking me questions on how to paint certain things that they're doing at home, and I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Chimay. Thank you, Jaylisha. Thank you so much. I haven't seen you guys in a while. I was getting a little worried, like, where'd you go? But I guess life gets busy. Life gets busy. Everyone's starting to get busy again. I just hope everybody's staying safe. That's what I hope. Now, getting to my bottom is going to be a little bit of a pain because I have my easel there. So, easy peasy. We're just going to flip it over. That's all we're going to do is flip it over. Thank you so much, Jamae. Thank you for that. Thank you so much. So did everybody do yellow with me, or did you guys get creative? Hi, Kate. How you doing, love? Good to see you. Good to see you. And I'm just going to go back and forth and smooth it all out. The more you brush over it, the more it blends together. So, everybody, whether you're painting together, which I absolutely love, or on your own, entire canvases, background color. If you're painting on your own, you should be holding it horizontally. If you're painting with your mom or your family, vertically next to each other. Okay? You guys are good. You got this, right? This isn't hard at all. Hey, Lisa. Oh, hi, sweetie. Thanks for saying hi. I know you weren't sure if you were going to make it, so glad you did. Hi. Lisa's painting something very exciting at home. Very exciting. Hey Lisa, hey Amy, hey Becca, hi guys, hi Meghna, hi Priya, hi Chimay, hi Jaisha. Guys, say hi to Advaith. They're on here. Leanne and Nancy's here. Now Lisa's here. So, hi fam. Hi everybody. Hi family. Yes! You finished your painting. So excited. I know you're going to show me. You better show me. So, we're just painting our background, people. That's all we're doing. You got creative. Totally wanted you to. I know you've been enjoying the backgrounds and mixing all the colors together and seeing what comes out. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Becca's been painting with us for a while, so she's getting creative with her colors and her backgrounds now, and it couldn't make me happier. Hey Lisa, you missed my kits. Check it out. I'm so excited. So everyone's going to get 2 canvases, an easel, the exact brushes I use. There's the big boys in there, a palette. These are 3 ounces each, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 15 ounces of paint. And a cool bag, because I'm an organization freak. A cool bag to fit it all in. Aren't they cool? I'm so excited about them. It's been taking me forever to get them together. Forever. So, hopefully, I know I keep saying next week, but get a few papers put together and finish filling all those little paint things up, and I can get them out to people. So, super excited. Guys, let me know when you're done with your background, and I'll tell you what's next. Let me know when you're finished, and I'll tell you what's next. Thanks, Lisa. I'm really excited about them. I just want to thank all you guys for sticking around and being my family and my painting family and everything else. There's so many businesses out there doing virtual parties now. And hey, if you see one and you like what they're painting, go for it. But thanks for coming and hang out with me too, though. I appreciate it. Thank you. I try to wink. I can't wink. I'm like really... I do not have a wink. I tried using the baggies, and yes, it totally worked, but then good old mom showed up with these squeezy bottles that the nozzle actually fits past the tiny little opening. So the baggies were totally working for me. Thank you, Nancy. And, all right, no worries. Let me know when you're ready. So the baggies totally worked. It was a little messy, but totally worked. And then Mom swooped in, and she found these squeezy bottles, and that's what I'm using. Still time-consuming, but not as messy as the bags. But that was totally a great idea, Nancy. Thank you so much, because it totally worked. I'm really excited about Thursday. And guys, make sure in the discussion you hit it's like a little link, and it's hiding in between posts, and it says see all. If you hit that, you can see the whole entire discussion. So on the event for Thursday has all this cool information, and it has a lot of Picasso's artwork, the stuff that was family friendly, and I'm really excited about it. His stuff, he created his own style. He created, well, I'll talk about it on Thursday. This is Double Trouble Tuesday. So, Advaith, Magna is going to be right there with you voting for the unicorn, and some of the other friends on here. And the teacups are a favorite too. I haven't figured out what the third painting's going to be. I'm going to do that really soon. Really soon. So, but we're all going to do self-portraits on Thursday. Self-portraits. Picasso style. So mine is not completely finished yet, and I think the nose is weird, but that's Picasso style. Oh, and Becca, you want to laugh? You see this piece right here? That's when the canvas slipped. That's when the canvas slipped right here. So no mistakes in art. Pat, hi Pat. What are we painting? We're painting the owls. We're painting the owls today. That's what we're painting. I'm waiting for everybody to be finished with their background. So as soon as they're ready, we're going to get started on the rest of it. So let me know when you're good to go, people. It's your party. It's your party. So you let me know when you are ready. We're going to be using clean white paint and Big Boy next. Thank you, Pat. Thank you. Oh, and guys, while you're waiting, if you want to make yourself some brown for your tree. So if you're going to do your tree brown, you want to make some brown while you're waiting for everybody to finish their backgrounds. It's very simply red. All right, Nancy. Sounds good. Red. And who you calling Betty? Red. Yellow. You can use that dirty white that you use for your background. And when you mix this together, you're going to get a peach color. And then if you add the smallest amount of black and you mix that in there, you will get a brown. I promise you, you will get a brown. So, if you want to make your brown for your tree, go for it. That was red, yellow, a little bit of white, a little bit of black. Mix it all together and you will get a brown. You will get a brown. And then you can clean your brush when you're done. Aw, thanks, Pat. Thank you. Pat paints. Pat paints with us. Yes, she does. And she lives close to me, so I get to see them all in person. Okay, so we're going to do our mapping. That's what's next. So we are going to do our mapping. So those that are doing painting with another person, you have your canvases vertical. So we are going to put our tree across. So you want to make sure that meets up when you put your canvases together. And we are going to be doing our owls. Okay? So the vertical canvases, your owls are pretty much dead center of your canvases. Okay? So we're going to put the tree in, and then your owls you're going to place right in the center of your canvases on top of your tree. Alright? Those that are doing double canvas, you're going to find your center. Find your center. And then you're going to put your owls on either side of the center. They're about one hand over from this side and one hand over from that side. Now, I'm using a 16 by 20, so if you're using a smaller canvas, adjust accordingly. That's so cool. Adarsh, that is so awesome. And if I'm totally botching your names, let me know. I'm really, really bad with names. Ask Hamsini when she's on next. And Magna and, oh my goodness, I've tortured people's names. So thank you so much, Adarsh and Advaith. I'm so glad you guys can paint together, and welcome to the family. All right, so, ready, Betty. Here we go. Here we go. So, those doing a double canvas, you want to make sure this lines up. We're just swirl, tap, and dab. Big boy, we're going to do everything in white because we're just mapping. All we're doing is mapping. And what that means is we're putting our shapes on, and then we'll go over them in color. So your tree branch is about 3-4 fingers up from the bottom. You're going to start on one side of your canvas. You're going to hold your brush nice and flat against the canvas. And you're very simply just going to, about 3 fingers up, start from the one side and just pull across. Faster you pull, straighter it'll be. And you want to pull with your brush being nice and flat. Nice and flat. See how I'm pulling it nice and flat? Now, it's a tree branch. So if you wiggle a little, it doesn't matter. So you just pull your brush nice and flat, and you notice I'm holding back here. I'm holding back here, I'm putting my brush on the canvas and I am just pulling it flat. And the faster you, the straighter it'll be. Pat even made straight lines when she did our Memorial Day painting, didn't you, Pat? Pat was the classic, I can't make a straight line, and she has these stripes like you wouldn't believe. So, once you have that, like I said, about 3-4 fingers up from the bottom, those doing a double canvas, make sure it meets up in the middle. And you are just going to pull your brush nice and flat all the way across. Once you have that, you can make it a little thicker. You can make it a little thicker. Yes, the flag. And then on this side, whoever's doing this side, you're just going to follow along that branch and you're going to pull off towards your corner. Follow along that branch and then pull off towards the corner. That's it. That's all you're doing. That is all you're doing. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So, like again, you just want to pull your flat brush, push it nice and flat, and then the faster you go, the straighter it'll be. And notice I'm holding the brush back here. And those doing a double, make sure that lines up. Those doing a single, it's going straight across. Straight across. Okay. Then we're just going to grab more white paint. And we're going to map our owls. We're going to map our owls. So, single canvas, right? You guys are going to find your center. And you're going to put one on one side and one on the other. And they're about a hand in from either side of the canvas. Those painting together, you're going to basically just put your owls right in the middle of your canvas. So, about 2-3 fingers up from your twig. And the one with the branch is the little guy. You just want to give yourself a smiley face. Okay? Just give yourself a smiley face. He's the little guy. Again, 3 fingers up. And this is the big guy. So you just want to make a bigger smiley. You just want to do a bigger smiley. And by bigger smiley, I mean longer going across. So this is the small one. And this is the big one. So you just want to make it longer going across. That's all. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. No worries here, right? We're painting in white paint. Why do we paint in white paint? Number one, you don't have to worry if you screw up your shape because it blends out easy. Number two is that when you paint your colors over white paint in acrylic painting, they pop better. Alright, just grabbing more white paint. And you want to bring the sides of the owl up. And move them in a little bit. Just move them in a little bit, so a little bit of an angle. And the little guy is about 2 hands down. And the big guy is about 1 hand down. So I'm just following the curve of my smiley and then putting it a line that's going in at an angle. Kind of like a drinking glass or a teardrop. Anything along those lines. So following the curve. Curving up that way. Curving up this way. Looking at like two horseshoes. You know what? If you went a little too far in and you made it a little tight, it don't matter. We could fix it because we're going to fill this all in with white. So we could fix it. An egg. Very good. Looks like an egg. Okay. And last thing you want to do, simple, 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 and I'm going to make the noise. You're going to start from this corner and you're going to go to that corner. And you're just going to do a swoop. And I did the noise. So you're just making a swoop. Swoop. Same with Mama over here. Start from your one side and swoop to the other. Swoop to the other. Swoop. And this is the basic shape of your owl. So now you're just going to fill it in. And as you fill it in, you can fix the shape. If there's something you didn't like, you could just fix the shape. As you're filling it in. Just white paint, people. That's all we're doing. All we're doing. And it doesn't matter how you fill this in. And you want to use the edge of your brush, right? Take advantage of that flat brush when you pull along. Easy peasy, right? Nothing hard here. Nothing hard here, that's for sure. And when you do the points for the ears, you're just going to use that brush, hold it vertical, and you just put it on that point and pull down. Let me show you up close. Close up! So, see that point's kind of all messed up, right? I'm just going to put my brush on there. And then I'm just going to pull down. See that? That's all I'm going to do. And bam, there's my point for her ear. I'm going to fix this one. I'm just going to put my brush on there and pull down. The brush will do it for me. See that? Not hard at all. Not hard at all. And we're just going to color these in. That's all we're doing. Like I said, use the flat of that brush to fix your shape if there's something you didn't like. And I just showed you how to get the good points on your owl ears. So, all good. Easy peasy. Okay, and then now you just wipe the globbies off a big boy because you probably have a globbed up brush by now, so just wipe your globbies off. And those doing the little owl, there's hearts in that corner. So, those that have the little owl side, the baby side, your hearts are in this basic area from the corner to your owl. Corner to your owl. So this basic area. Okay? So you just want to put in one heart and the other heart with the white paint. Because you know what? As you color it in, you can fix it. You can fix it if you messed it up. So that's why we do it in white paint. And then there's another big old heart. So that's it. And you guys are good with mapping. So one big old heart in your corner and one little heart. And it's between your corner and your little owl. Okay? So, got your hearts. Got your owl shapes. Got your branch. And when you guys are ready, let me know. If there's anything you need to see again, let me know. And remember, the more you play with it, the bigger it's going to get. So don't play too much, otherwise your little owl is going to be the size of your big owl. Don't play too much, Amy. Leanne, Nancy. Don't play too much. Up, my string's off. There you go. There's your double canvas, okay? So this is what the one side should look like, and this is the other side. And mamas, let your kids paint. That reminds me, I did this date night painting, right? Oh, you guys had a field day with all those old paintings I shared. You guys had a field day with all those old paintings I shared. I'm so glad that you enjoyed them. I think I'd need a millennium to be able to do virtual parties for them all. But I'm glad you liked them. One of those paintings was a date night. The one with the two birds on the branch and the moon. And it was the funniest thing because the girlfriends... Oh yeah, I caught you, Amy. Oh, that's great. I've been doing this a long time. So I have a photograph of the girlfriends painting on the boyfriend's canvas. Every single time. That's what they do. Every single time. Cracks me up. Alright, so Adby, Leanne, Nancy, Shimei, and Sheila, and Amy, and Becca, and Lisa chimed in, and we got Pat chiming in here, and of course Meghna and Priya. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing, and I'm so glad that you guys are painting together. I love it. Absolutely love it. Think of what colors you want your owls. Because our next step, when you guys are ready, our next step is seriously, all you're doing is coloring in your owls and coloring in your branch. So think about what colors you want your owls. And to make the brown, again, was red, yellow, white, and a little bit of black. And all we're doing next is coloring in the things we just mapped out. So you guys can go right ahead whenever you're ready and fill those in for yourself. So that is all that's next. And people painting together, you just want to make sure your branch lines up when you put the two canvases together. That's all. That's all. And if you notice, I'm churning my brush. I'm churning it like this and using the flat. Okay, so churn your brush. Use that brush's edges to stay in your lines. And if you happen to bounce out, it don't matter. It's a tree branch. It don't matter. We don't care. It don't matter. So all you're doing is filling that in now. That's all we're doing. And using the flat of that brush to make our lines. Megna, what are you saying to me here? I always know it's Megna because a whole bunch of words pop up. All right, let's see what Magna's going to share with us. Before we do the leaves, here's a trick to do perfect colored leaves. Make the leaves green and blue. Don't mix at all. Take them both without mixing and make your leaves. It's beautiful. I did that. See more. I did that with pineapple leaves I painted. It's beautiful. Yes, that is called, Magna, absolutely 6,000%. That is called one-stroke painting. One-stroke painting is when you put all the colors on your brush and you just pull it along, and then all those colors come out as a stripe, and then if you keep brushing them over them, they'll blend together. But if you leave it and you just do a nice smooth motion with the different colors on your brush, and 2 is obviously the easiest to do, it's called one stroke, and it's very fun. And you're right, it does come out super, super cool. So I like that tip. I like that tip, Magna. You see people doing a lot of one-stroke painting when they do flower petals. And I could show, if you guys want to see it, I could show you how to do it. I didn't do it for the original, but I can definitely show you how. It's up to you. You guys let me know. If you don't like how it comes out, you just blend it together and it's all good. But I could definitely show you what Megna's talking about. If you want to see it, just let me know. Just let me know. It's all good here. We paint all sorts of things I'm not planning on. I've painted a duck. I've painted a squirrel. Becca hit me with a squirrel on the rainbow forest. I was not expecting that. And I got hit. Oh, that was the little boy. What was his name? I think it was Neil. I think his name was Neil. He hit me with the duck when we did the purple walk. So I can show you one-stroke leaves. Just let me know if you want to see them. I didn't do them on the original, but we can. You guys want to check it out. Don't matter to me. So I painted my branch. Neil, thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, you got it the same time I did, but I looked at my cheat sheet. Because I can't remember anything. You want to see them? All right, I can show them to you. It's all good. Make yourself some green paint. Yellow, blue, and white. Alright, so I'm swirl tap dabbing. You guys, whatever colors you picked for your owl. if you really, really want it to pop, your first coat you want to do it white, and then you'd put a third coat with just the color. That is up to you. And when I painted in my owls, I followed the swoop of the owl. I can show you. I don't mind. It's your party. I just work here. For free. It's all good. Alright, so I am going to do pink. So I need red. And I need white. So we're going to do a pink owl. Hoot, hoot, hoot. We're going to do pink. My palette gets so messy. It gets so messy. Alright, so when I painted in my owl though, make sure you use that edge to your advantage, and I followed the shape of the owl. So I use that edge to my advantage on my brush, and then I just swooped it across when I did my owls. But it's up to you. You guys can fill in your owls any way you want to. You don't have to do it the way I do it. That's for sure. So I use that edge on that brush, and I do my outline, and then I swooped in. So I use my edge on the brush, to mark my outer spot. And then I filled it in. All right, did you hear that, Magna? We're gonna show everybody how to do the one stroke trick you just shared. You excited? Magna, you're gonna put me out of a job. You know that, right? When you get old enough. You, Becca, and Advi, and Chimay, you guys could all start your own business and put me out of a job because you're so good. And you know what? If you guys go out of your line, just make a new one. I've already had to do that like 3 times already. Oh, did you hear that, Priya and Amy and Jaylisha and Adarsh? Your kids are going to put me out of a job. So, and I'm holding my brush up here, guys. I hold it back here so you can see what I'm doing, but I'm literally holding my brush right here so I could, and I'm not pressing hard, and then I could follow along those lines I made with the white, and I could just fill it in. And if I skipped, if my hand skipped, I just make a new line, right? Artists don't have to follow the color in lines. We just make new ones. We just make new ones. I was never a color in the lines type person. Could you tell? Alright. So, I'm going to go off script a little bit, and I'm going to make my other owl purple. So how am I going to make my purple? I'm going to take that pink I just made, and I'm going to add blue to it. So my other owl is going to be purple. So I'm just going to take that pink I made, Thanks. Thanks, Aim. I'm going to take that pink I just made and I'm going to add blue to it and I'm going to get a purple. So, instead of a blue owl, which you guys, you know, white and blue, I took that pink, I added a little bit of blue, and I made myself a cool looking purple color. And that's what I'm going to do the other owl with. Thanks, Becca. Alright, so I'm holding close, I'm pulling slowly, I'm following my lines, holding my brush close, taking advantage of the flat brush, pulling slowly, following my line, and then I just fill it in, and if I jump, just make a new line. That's all there is to it. All right, Pat, what are those flowers? Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Becca. I know it's a good thing. I like being me. It took me a long time to appreciate me, but right now, I like being me. So, just remember that, girls and gentlemen. Always like who you are. And if there's something you don't like about yourself, something you don't like, not others, you don't like about yourself, you could always work on it to change it. But you should always like who you are. And don't ever, ever, ever let anybody else make you feel differently. So, people are going to say what they want to say. I just walk away, and I know who I am. And that's all that matters. I don't mind being out of the box because you know what? There's more of us out of it than are actually in the box. Works for me. Alright, so we're just coloring in owls. Can't get any more fun on a Tuesday if you ask me. If you ask me, can't get any more fun. Alright, and when you're done with that, you want to paint just the one heart, the bigger heart. Thanks, Pat. You just want to paint the bigger heart, okay? Just paint the bigger heart. And then you could come back and paint the little heart over it. You could paint the little heart over it. And I am messing that heart all sorts up because I'm painting it sideways and it's really far away from me. But I'll fix it later. You guys get the point. You get the point. That's all that matters. I'll fix it later when I'm facing the right way. It's all good. It's all good. So I am just going to paint the big heart. And once that dries, I'll paint the little heart. Alright. I'm going to put Big Boy in the water. And you let me know when you're ready. Because we're going to do feet and leaves and wings, and then we're gonna do eyeballs and beaks and details, and then we get to look at our amazing paintings. Did I hit a button? Yep. There you go. So let me know when you guys are ready. I'm just going to grab Mini-Me since you had me showing one stroke. And if you guys want to do this while you're waiting for everybody to catch up, I'm just grabbing Mini-Me with white paint. And I'm going to do mapping for my leaves too. Alright, so where my leaves are going to be, I'm going to put them in with white paint. That's all I'm doing. So this way you guys can see when I attempt the one stroke. It's been a long time since I did it. But we'll try it. We'll try it. So, anybody that wants to map leaves with me, they're just little leaf shapes. So, curve the edge. Come to a point. That's all. Easy. So, I'm just going to work on that until you guys tell me you're ready. And then this way, when I show you the one stroke, you can see it on my background. So you're going to see how amazing it is, or you're going to see how well Eve screws up. One or the other. Won't know until I get there. I won't know until I get there, so we'll see what happens. Hi, Gail. Hi, love. You got to join us one of these days. You got to join us to paint one of these days. So you're either going to see how amazing I do one stroke or how badly I screw it up. One or the other. We'll see. We'll see. But you guys let me know when you're ready for me to show you that. Alright, you let me know. So, as I'm waiting, I am just putting the leaf shapes in with Mini-Me. So, I'm just mapping my leaves. Just mapping my leaves out. If you're going to do any leaves over your branch, I suggest you do it with the white first too. It's up to you. And leaf shapes are pretty easy. It's just a swoop. And then I bring it to a point. Like a teardrop. Like a teardrop, that's all. And we'll figure out how it's attached later when we do the stems. We'll figure out how it's attached later when we do the stems. Those with 2 canvases, there's a bunch of leaves in the center. People painting on their own, you can put them in the center. Those with 2 canvases, like if someone wants to put one here and then someone puts a couple on this side, that's what I would suggest. So, it's up to you. It's just white paint. That's all. That's all, just white paint. I hope everybody's well, gal. I haven't seen you guys in a really long time. So I want to know what everybody picked to paint their owls. Everybody's really focused in their paintings right now. Nobody's talking to me. I love it. I love it. I can just picture all of you sitting at home with your canvases and focusing in on your paintings and then looking up at the screen like, what did she do? And then focusing on your paintings again. I love it. Because we're Double Trouble Tuesday. Yes, we are. Very cool, Magna. Ooh, red and black. Ooh, I like that, Nancy. I like that. Red and black. That's going to look spiffy. Rose pink. Nice. And you're doing the little guy, so you did the hearts too? Nice. Ooh, red and black. I'm liking it. Rose pink and very cool. Very cool. Red and yellow. Oh, nice, Leanne. Nice. That's a good color combo, too. I love it when you guys get creative. I love when you don't follow what I do. I'm probably the only teacher that tells you don't do what I do. I don't know. Leanne might have did a different background, or maybe she's using a different color yellow. She'll ask me. She'll ask me. Maybe. Maybe, Magna. Leanne, Magna wants to know if you did a different yellow or a different background since your birds are yellow and red. Ooh, nice. Turquoise and blue. I like that. Hey, Becca, I think you need to put a baseball cap on the kid bird. Or, you know what? When you do your Picasso selfie, you totally have to do a Picasso style baseball cap. That's all I gotta do. All I gotta say. I'm doing a Picasso style hair scrunchie. So you need to do a Picasso style baseball cap. And when you guys watch the replay, you'll see. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Turquoise and blue. I love it. Alright, so you want to take Mini-Me, right? Swirl, tap, dab, Mini-Me. If you're doing your leaves, great. If you weren't, that's fine. But you most definitely want to take Mini-Me with white paint and put your feet in. Ah, there you go, Magna. Blue background. So, oh, that's going to look pretty. That's going to look pretty, Leanne. Can't wait to see it. All right, so you definitely want to take Mini-Me. And you're going to put your feet in, all right? So your feet are coming off the bottom swirl of the owl here. And you just put one angled out. And then 3 little toes. And the other one angled out. And 3 little toes. Wow, you guys did some pretty color combinations. I can't wait to see them. Can't wait to see them. And then Adarsh and Advaits are going to be a surprise. And Jay and Chimei, I guess you guys are going to surprise us because you didn't tell us. All right, same with the little guy. Follow your swoop. And you're just going to come out. And then put 3 little toes in the branch. And a couple of fingers over on this side. Come out. And put your toes. All right, I'm gonna make some green paint. Yellow, blue. So I'm swirl tap dabbing my big boy because I got all sorts of colors up in big boy right now. Ooh, Becca, that sounds really pretty. That sounds really pretty. So, I'm cleaning out my big boy. The more you swirl, the cleaner he'll get. And I'm going to make some green paint. So I'm just going to mix blue, yellow, all right, and I'm going to put a little bit of white into that. All right, and you guys let me know when you're ready to see this this one stroke technique here. You let me know. I'm laughing because I don't know if I could even do it anymore, but I'm going to give it my best try. Why not, right? We're going to have fun. We're just going to have fun. So, blue and yellow. And see how it's too blue? So I'm going to add more yellow. I'm going to add more yellow. And I'm going to get a nice green here. You're welcome. All right, and I'm going to wipe off the globs of my brush. And then I'm going to get them nice and clean. And you guys let me know when you're ready for this technique. I'm cheating. I'm getting them nice and clean in my sink instead of swirling them. I'm a little cheater sometimes. My poor plumber. So my big boy's nice and clean, see? And I have a nice flat edge on him. Alright, so you definitely want them clean and you definitely want a flat edge. And you let me know when you're ready to watch my amazing skills or amazing catastrophe. One or the other. I love it. I love it. All right, Amy and Becca are ready. Amy and Becca are ready. Oh, and if you guys, Free and Magna are ready, if you guys can do me a favor and share my events, that would be awesome. Or tag people, that would be awesome. I'm noticing attendance is, and all of you guys are amazing, and thank you so much for being part of my painting family. But share. The big boys, the big guns, the big companies are squishing this little mama over here. So if you could share, that would be great. But, all right, so Magna and Pri are ready. Becca and Aim are ready. Everybody else ready to see my skill? Oh, I'm cracking myself up. All right. Leanne's ready. All right, so you want to make sure that your flat brush is nice and clean and the tip is nice and flat. And then what Magna was talking about is you want to just put your paint on either side of your brush. So here's my nice clean brush. See how dirty my palette is? Yes, Magna, it's very true. Thank you so much, Nancy. Thank you. So you want to just put the one color on one side of your brush. Okay, whoop, went a little further over than I wanted, but that's all right. So you want the one color on one side, and then you want the other color on the other side. Okay? So, one color on one side. Let's do this side of the brush because I messed up the other side. So, one color on one side, one color on the other. Alright? And then you go up to where you want to paint what you're painting. And you very simply, and they call it one stroke because you do one stroke. And you get both colors out of your brush. So, not too bad considering how long it's been since I've done that. Needs a little assistance, but not too bad. But the whole point is having the colors. Let me wipe off the globs here. Let me wipe off my globs. So, the whole point is, so you have one color on your one side of your brush, and your brush is nice and flat. And then the other color on the other side of your brush like that. And then you could come up and just by doing one stroke, that's why they call it a one-stroke painting, you just put your brush on your canvas and you could pull and swirl. There we go. That one was better. And you get the two colors in one stroke. And then you're supposed to leave it alone, which is my hardest thing. So, one color one side, one color the other side, up to your canvas, put the brush right on your canvas, and then you just pull it flat. And you do it in one stroke. Yay me! So, that's how you do one stroke. Now, everybody can have fun playing with that. If you want one stroke leaves, if you completely screw it up, you can take your smaller brush and just blend it together and make a leaf out of it. So, no worries. Alright, so I'm going to take the globbies off a big boy. If you want to practice your one-stroke leaves, go right ahead. Now, I'll show you what to do. I'm taking out Mini-Me, since I screwed that first one up. And all I'm going to do with Mini-Me is I'm going to pull the paint around. And you could also blend it together. So I'm just going to grab more of that green paint. And I'm going to fix it. Now, you're supposed to leave it alone. But you know me better than that. So I am just going to fix it. But that is how you do what Meghna was talking about. And it's called one stroke. So I'm going to fix that side with Mini-Me. And then I'm going to grab my blue and I'm going to fix this side with Mini-Me. And life goes on. So you guys can try it. Try it if you want to. If you don't like how it came out, you could always fix it. Or you can just turn around and take green paint and paint your leaves in. It's totally up to you. Awesome, Meghna. Awesome. Hi, Rachel. Well, you're going to have to watch the replay, Rachel. Which is always, always, always on my business page. You can scroll through your feed, or you can hit the video button. It's all good. It's all good. So, you guys can try the one-stroke technique there. Or you can just paint your leaves in green. It's all up to you. Whatever you want to try. Hi, Rachel. It's okay. Just watch the replay. You're welcome. You're welcome, sweetie. You can hang out with us if you want. I don't mind. So, it's up to you if you want to do the one stroke that Meghna showed us or told us about and that I just attempted. I think I did it pretty good, considering how long it's been since I tried that. And we're just going to paint in our leaves. That's all we're doing. All we're doing. And I'm doing it with Mini-Me, because he's like my little crayon. He's my little crayon. And when they do one stroke, I believe most of those artists uses a filbert brush, which unlike the flat brush is square on the end. A filbert is like rounded on the top. So when you do that swirl, it comes to a better point because there's less bristles on the top of the brush. So, is what it is. Yeah, so I totally muffed the first one, but I think these two came out pretty cool. I don't know. I think they did. So, it's up to you. You want to do the one stroke, you want to just paint your leaves in, all up to you. So we're just painting in leaves now. And the colors you guys picked for your owls seem so awesome. Seems so awesome. Hi, Michelle. How you doing? Now, I just got paint in my clean brush that was in my tray. I only show you all this goofiness because it makes Becca laugh. You know that, right? Oh. Okay, great. Yeah, we could take a break. So, you guys can take a break. Absolutely. If you want to keep plugging along, you just paint your leaves in. If you want to take a break, you could totally take a break. And when everybody comes back, I'll show you the details on the owls. And we're going to be all done. How cool is that? How cool is that, huh? Ah, that's awesome, Amy. Now, Magna, I think you something to do with your internet, sweetie, or your data. Because you get like the same thing every time you paint with me, and everybody else is good. So you're gonna have to ask mom or dad about that. Yeah, Magna, you're going to have to ask mom or dad about that, because I think it's just your internet, because every time you paint with me, you have a lag thing going on. So it might be the data on the phone or the internet. Something might be going on with your computer, sweetie. Or with your phone. I don't know. So, we're going to take a break. We're taking a break. Get your drinks. Get your juice box. Go to the bathroom. Whatever you need to do. And when everybody comes back, I'm going to show you the details on the owls. And we'll be all set. Yeah, Magna, I'm going to have to see that later. That definitely does not come up on my live feed. Sometimes I miss stuff that people post. It doesn't even pop up, and I feel bad because sometimes people are saying hi and I don't even see it. But I try to reach out when I look at it later. All right, I'll check it out, sweetie. I will definitely check it out. $6,000%. I will check it out. It was a very good suggestion. So you made me try something I haven't tried in a very long time. I haven't done that in a very, very long time. So you made me try something I haven't done in a while, and I appreciate that. It's good to be challenged. I don't think I did too bad. And I'm sure yours look amazing. So everybody's on break. When you guys get back, let me know. And we're going to do all our little details. And that's it for Double Trouble Tuesday. I love Double Trouble Tuesday. Everybody gets to paint together if they want to. So, I mean, like with somebody else. I mean, we're always painting together. We're family. Of course we're painting together. So, but anyway, you get to paint with your mom or your friends or whomever. I'm definitely silly today. So I will check that out, Magna. Definitely will check that out. Alright, you guys, let me know when you're ready, okay? And I'll show you all the other stuff. So you're going to be using, we're going to be using Mini-Me. So Swirl Tap Dab Mini-Me. And you definitely want some clean white paint for your eyeballs. Right? So if you don't have any clean white paint, you definitely want clean white paint. And let me know when you guys are all set to go. It's your party. It's your party. I can't wait to see your pictures next to each other. I think it's going to be totally awesome. Priya and Adarsh and Jay, I can't wait to see you guys with your pictures with your kids, with Advaith and Chimay and Meghna and Becky and Amy. Becca and Amy. They're going to look awesome together. And then we got Nancy and Leanne. Leanne with some amazing colors. Nancy going black and red. I love it. Red is my favorite color. So can't wait to see that. I'm so excited. Really, really, really excited for that. You did your eyes already. Well, I was waiting on you. You asked for the break. Hey, Deneen. Deneen, you got to paint with us. You got to paint with us one of these days. I'm here every Tuesday at 5, Thursday at 5, and Friday at 7. I was waiting for you. You guys all ready? All right, if you guys are ready, I'm ready. Okay, Swirl Tap Dab Mini-Me. Swirl Tap Dab Mini-Me. And we're back to clean white paint. We're back to clean white paint. So, Mini-Me, clean white paint. We're going to be doing the details in our owls. So, your eyeballs. Okay? Couple fingers down from your swoop. About a finger over from the side, finger over from the side. Parenthesis. And a parenthesis. Okay. About a finger in the middle of that one. Parenthesis. Could help if I had paint on my brush. Parenthesis. And a parenthesis. Alright, that is how you make a circle. 2 parentheses together. Y'all ready, Magna? Okay, Magna for you. Alright, so white paint. Little guy. Little guy is about finger, maybe 2 off the top of him. Finger off the side, finger off the side. Parenthesis. And parenthesis. Parenthesis. And a parenthesis. So, if you completely screw up, you could always fix it a little bit as you're filling it in. But don't go fixing too much, because then you're going to get some really big eyes and you won't have any more space. Because the more you play with it, the bigger it gets. The more you play with it, the bigger it gets. Alright, once you have that, you want to swoop in a beak. Okay, so that is underneath and in between both your eyes. So that's just a swoop down this way and a swoop underneath. And then the beak on him is pointing towards the center. Okay. Not too hard there. And then your wings. The wings on the mama bird are pointing in, and the wings on the little kid are pointing out. Okay? So you're going to take Mini-Me, and you want to grab the color of your bird. Let's start with the little guy. So the color of your bird, and a little bit of white. So on the side, underneath the eye, you're just going to do these loop arounds and then come back in and swoop it around. That's all. The color of your bird and a little bit of white. And then you could fix your shape as you're filling it in if you need to. So the color of your bird, a little bit of white. Go across from this one. So they're about the same height. Swoop into the body. Curl, curl, curl. Okay, and then as you're filling them in, you could always fix your shape. All right, mama bird. Well, I'm going to call her mama bird. Mama bird. They're pointing in towards her stomach. So, color of my bird. A little bit of white. start down here. So under her eye, on her side. You're going to come into her body. Swoop. 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 And then go back to where you started. And then fill it in. So, and then you want to go across from that point where you were on her side. Go across this way. So you start at the same spot. Swoop. 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 And then go right back to where you started from. And you just fill it in. And as you fill it in, if you didn't, you know, you could fix whatever shape that you made if you weren't really feeling it. Okay? So that's not hard. So you want to fill that in with your colors. So whatever your color your bird was, with a little bit of white, so it's lighter in color than your bird. That's all. That's all you want to do. And like I said, if you're not happy with your shape, you can fix it as you fill it in. No worries there. No worries there. So you could just fix your shape as you're filling it in. Okay? And then you're going to swirl, tap, dab, tiny. You want to grab some yellow and some red. Make yourself a little orange going on over here on the side. Yellow and red make orange, so yellow and red. Make yourself an orange. All right, wipe off your globs. And you're going to come in with your orange and you're going to do your legs. So you're going to do your legs with your orange. All right. So do your legs with your orange, and you're going to do your beak with your orange. And I'm using that side of that brush to help me fill in. And if you notice, the white paint being underneath really helps your colors pop. It's a little bit of a glare. See? Okay. And then you want to make sure you do your second heart up here with the color, you know, one's one color owl, one's the other color owl. All right, so you want to do your second heart up here. So the part you covered up and the part you already drew. And you want to fill that in. Okay, so you want to do your second heart. And if you're seeing that line, add more white. So you might have to do a couple layers on this second heart, adding more white on top of it. So you do a layer in white, let it dry, do another layer, let it dry. Unless you like the see-through of the other heart. I'm kind of digging it, actually. I'm kind of digging the see-through on this one. So it's completely up to you. If you don't want to see through it, white, let it dry. White, let it dry. White with your color, let it dry. Then your color. So, but I'm kind of digging the see-through. So I think I'm going to leave it alone because I'm kind of digging it. I'm kind of digging that you can see that line through it. So I'm digging it. Alright, and we're just tiny for the details. That's it. And you guys did it. You guys did it all by yourselves. Got creative, made different colors, did different color owls, did different color backgrounds. 6,000% amazing. Of course you are. Of course you're amazing. So, when we're done with that, we're going to be using Tiny for our details. I'm going to show you what those are. And you'll be all set. How awesome is that? And we have another Double Trouble Tuesday in the books. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we will. That is for sure. Absolutely, Magna. Could help if I moved the paintbrush cup out of the way. That could help. Alright, so that's the details we're going to be putting in a minute. If you guys want to second coat your eyeballs, do it now. Before we put the black on there, because otherwise you're going to get gray. So do it now so it has a chance to dry. Do that first. Right? If you want the second coat on your eyeballs to really make them white, do it now before we put the black on there, okay? Right? And I'm just making sure I swirl, tap, dab that tiny brush in between all of my stuff, okay? Make sure he's nice and clean before you start something else. Before you fill in something else. Alright, and then you're going to swirl, tap, dab tiny. And when you dab tiny, make sure you're following the shape of the brush. Make sure you're following the shape of the brush when you swirl, tap, dab tiny. And we're going to put our details in, and we're Double Trouble Tuesday. Everyone painting together. I absolutely love it. It's awesome. And we got little kid birds, and we got big mama owls, and hearts, and one-stroke leaves, which was a surprise, but hey, I'm up for it. I'm up for the challenge. I haven't done it in a long time, so why not? Let's give it a shot, right? Nothing to be, don't be scared. Don't ever be scared to try something in art. Especially in painting, because once it dries, you could always cover it up. You could always cover it up once it dries. Yes, you can. Oh, I'm glad you had fun, Becca. So we're just going to take tiny. And when you work with tiny, you want to make sure you pull them in the shape of tiny. Make sure you have a nice fine point all the time. You're going to grab your white paint. And you're going to put your highlights on. Okay. It's tiny, white paint. Make sure no globs. And the highlights on the owls was a swoop here. And a swoop there. Then on the hands. Okay, and I'm holding my brush back here. You guys can hold it wherever you want, but I'm just holding it back here. Very loose touch, and I'm just doing little swoops. And once you draw your line, try to leave it alone, because if you keep trying to fix it, it's going to lose its natural touch to it. So these highlights, you just kind of want to put on easy peasy. And then the kid, his highlight was on the outside. And then we have his hands. And you have to keep refilling tiny. He's not a marker. Pressing harder does not get more paint out of him. And when it starts to get globby like this, wipe them off. Wipe them off. Okay? No globs. If you have globs on your brush, you're going to get globs on your painting. You have globs on your brush, you're going to get globs on your painting. And then he had a swoop here for a highlight. And Mama Bird had a swoop here for a highlight. And then the other part with the white highlights was in the hearts. Right on the top. I'm going to wipe off my brush. And, oh, forgot the beak. Whoops. So, grab more white. There's a highlight on the beak. Alright, then we're going to go into black. Awesome, Megna. Awesome, Bria. Looking forward to seeing it. Bye, guys. Then we're going to swirl, tap, dab, tiny. We're going to grab the black. Right? See how I clean off tiny? Like this. Black paint. Make sure there's no globs. You're going to go into your leaves. I'm holding back here. And a very loose touch. And I'm going to put the twigs in. A very, very loose touch. And I'm just letting the brush bounce and do whatever it wants to do. And I'm going to wipe off my globs. Grab more paint. No globs, see? You got to make sure you check for that. Because if you have globs on your brush, you're going to get globs on your painting. And I'm holding my brush back here. And I'm just letting it dance. And then in your leaves, you follow the curve of the leaf. And then you just put little pieces going out. Okay, grab more paint. Follow the curve of the leaf. And then put little pieces going out. Alright. Then the leaves on the tree. We do a squiggly branch for those. For the one touch, if you tried it, I'd put a curve in the lighter part and just call it a day. Otherwise, follow the curve of the leaf. Alright, wipe off my globs. Put my branches in. Now this is where the one canvas met the other, so it's up to you. If you want to have the branch meet up between canvases, go for it. Go for it. Follow the curve of the leaf. Wipe off my globs. Right, and I'm holding back here and I'm just letting it dance. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. Curve of the leaf. Now, if your leaf doesn't have a curve, you can go straight in the center or you can make a curve. It's up to you. It's your world. It's your world. It's your leaves. It's your world. It's your leaves. Okay. Now, if you have a little boy or whatever, the one facial markings was triangle out from the side of his eyes. That was one thing I did for facial markings. And I'm holding this like a pencil now, and I can lean on this because it's dry. And then I just swoop some eyebrows. So if you like those, you can do those. And then I put the eyeball in. So it's on the side to where it's looking at the big mama owl. And see, I'm holding it like a pencil. We're going to let that dry before we put our life dot. And then mama, wipe off your globs, grab more black paint. I'm putting hers right here. So she's looking at the kid. And I don't think they're lined up right, but that's okay. As I'm doing it sideways. And if you're leaning your hand, make sure you don't have any paint on your hand when you go to move it, because you don't know how many times I've done that. And then it was just little flicks for eyelashes. And then 3 over here on this side. And 3 over here on this side. And clean off your brush. And we're going to do our little white life dots. And you guys will be all set. Okay? So a life dot is that little white dot. I'll start over here because I painted his first. Is that little white dot that you can put in an eyeball, and it makes it come to life. Just like that. Just like that. And that's it. You guys did it. Those are all your little details. All your highlights and your twigs and your eyeballs and all that good stuff. So you can finish up accordingly. And thank you so much for painting with me today. I will be on here for a few more minutes if you have any questions or would like to see something else. Thank you so much, family, for joining me. Thank you, Adarsh and Advaith. Welcome, welcome to our family. Leanne, always a pleasure. And of course, Nancy, Jay, and Chimay, so glad to have you guys back again. I missed you guys for a while. Amy and Becca, of course, all my love. Magna and Priya already split, dissing me. And we had Lisa and Pat and everybody that chimed in. And if you're watching the replay, love you all. If you ever have any questions, you could always message me. Thanks, Amy. Thanks, Becca. And it's absolutely free to watch. Gratuities are appreciated. Venmo or PayPal. Okay? Make sure I keep getting supplies. Alright, thank you so much, fam, for joining me on Double Trouble Tuesday. What? And I can't wait to see all your paintings. I will post a spot in the event page to share your paintings with me. And I look forward to seeing everybody for Picasso on Thursday. Picasso selfies. Thanks, guys. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. And there's lots of good stuff there, Becca, about Picasso. You should totally check it out. Because he did some really crazy stuff. And I can't wait to see your owls. So glad you guys joined me tonight. I love when you two paint together. So... the owls are a lot of fun. They're really cute. I like them. I like them a lot. All right, everybody have a great night. Thank you, family, for joining me tonight. If you're catching the replay, want to see your work too. If you have any questions, let me know. Thursday, that's it. Thursday at 5 o'clock. What? Picasso self-portraits. That's what I'm talking about. Majority wins Friday, and the running is still the teacups and the unicorn. And the third one will be announced. Fridays is at 7. That's it. Thursday will be at 5. If you can't ever see anything on the event page, you have to go into discussion, and then you have to find the tiny see all link and hit that to see everything. Paint kits will be coming out. It's going to be a minimum supply. So look forward to those. 2 canvases, a bag to decorate, ton of paint, all the brushes that I use, the brand and everything, big boy, palette, and your easel. So those will be coming out soon. So thank you very much, guys, for joining me tonight. Free to watch, gratuity is appreciated. I'll see you all on Thursday. Love each other, and you guys all have a good night. Thank you so much.